Welcome to this week's Financial Flash Report. I'm Paul Tichy, Portfolio Manager at Stiles Financial, and I'm joined by my colleague Mark Gierach. Over the past two Financial Flash Reports, we've talked about understanding before advising and how wealth planning turns that understanding into strategy. Portfolio management is where an important part of that strategy is put into action. At Stiles, portfolio management does not begin with a market forecast or a list of investments. It begins with the purpose of the portfolio, what the capital needs to accomplish, the time horizon, liquidity needs, tax considerations, and a level of risk appropriate for each unique relationship. From there, we build and manage a customized allocation designed around those objectives.
And that customization matters because we are not trying to fit every investor into the same portfolio. Our investment process is independent and objective. We offer no proprietary investment products, and we receive no compensation from third-party asset managers. That allows us to focus on the investments and strategies we believe best serve the purpose of each portfolio. Our process emphasizes individual equities and fixed income securities identified through highly selective research and allocated based on conviction. We don't approach investing as simply buying a market. We look for companies and securities that we believe merit ownership.
On the equity side, that starts with fundamental research. We look from the bottom up at the company, its management team, products, competitive position, financial strength, and long-term growth potential. But no company operates in isolation. We also look from the top down at the economic environment, interest rates, inflation, geopolitical developments, long-term themes, and other forces that may influence businesses and markets. We tend to favor companies with attractive long-term growth prospects, but valuation remains important. That approach is often described as growth at a reasonable price, or GARP. An outstanding business can still be an unattractive investment if the price already reflects overly optimistic expectations.
And selecting investments is only part of the job. Portfolio construction requires us to think about how those holdings work together: allocation, diversification, liquidity, income needs, tax exposure, and overall portfolio risk. Active management does not mean constantly reacting to headlines or trading for the sake of activity. It means continually evaluating. Are the reasons we own an investment still intact? Has the risk changed? Has the valuation changed? Is there a more attractive opportunity? And does each holding still serve the role it was intended to play within the portfolio?
That ongoing evaluation is also where investment management reconnects with wealth planning. Our objective is not to simply generate an investment return before taxes and costs. We seek to add value from multiple sources, through risk-adjusted investment performance, by minimizing unnecessary external fee drag, and by coordinating investment decisions with tax, distribution, and broader wealth management strategies. For the individuals and families we serve, what ultimately matters is not one investment in isolation. It is how the portfolio supports the larger financial plan.
Markets will change, companies will change, opportunities will change. The portfolio should be able to adapt while remaining aligned with the objectives that gave it purpose in the first place.
That is how we think about portfolio management at Stiles. Independent judgment, disciplined research, high conviction investment decisions, customized portfolio construction, and active oversight, all connected to the broader wealth plan. When those pieces remain aligned, the portfolio becomes more than a collection of investments. It becomes a tool for supporting what matters most. Thank you for joining us for this week's Financial Flash Report.
Have a great weekend, and we'll see you in the next Financial Flash.
Educational content by the professionals at Stiles Financial Services, delivering customized portfolios aligned to your unique wealth goals.